Hi, hello, Nimkish. How are you doing? I thought I'd give you a little guitar lesson, just some music, sort of little lesson here. I'm a little mixed up here, but that's okay. I want to show you some things here. What I'm going to do is really just do some basics here with music and stuff like that. Here I got here an XLR cable, which is the end here, the connector. That's called an XLR cable. That's for like mics with a phono connector. Because I'm going to set up this mic here. I got a stand. I still got some of my work clothes on here because I work at UPS. I'm going to plug the XLR cable into this mic, which is right here. And we'll lower it because it's. This is what I took to Hawaii when I went with my brother when I was buskering on the streets of Hawaii, playing my music. The traffic was so loud, so when I was working, I saved up my money and got this equipment here. So this is going to go into this little portable. It's called a Roland. I don't have my glasses on. A Roland mobile cube. And I thought, since you got an electric acoustic guitar, which I have, which I'll show you later, you could plug into these phono inputs here with this mic and the guitar, and then you could as well plug in your CD player or whatever case RCA inputs for other, like your Walkman, what do you call iPods? So and then you turn it on, you plug it. I haven't plugged it in yet, but you could play on the street. Take this as well as a PA for political rallies and stuff like that. So I'm going to plug that off. You always plug your equipment and make sure it's off when you work with electrical equipment. So I'm going to plug my amp in, because I'm still thinking about what I'm going to get you, right? And I just want to give you some ideas to help you with your music. So I'm going to plug it in here, make sure all the volumes are down, okay, and then, so here we got the mic here, tighten that. I'm going to wrap this cord cable around the mic stand. You can't see me now, but we can see part of me. I have to get my glasses, I'm sorry. Let me make this real quick. It's just an intro, give you an idea. Where are my glasses? I'm sorry, Nimkish, I can't find my glasses. Hope you and Greg are doing well. So that's called a Roland's Mobile Cube. It's good for playing. Very portable. Takes 6 AA batteries. So what I'm going to do, we're going to play with, we have a mic right here, volume. We have keyboard, instrument, guitar. See? I'll show you. Okay, see that? Yeah, I got these glasses here. Here's the mic. Sorry, this is to take choice, making choices what you want to play. Keyboard, instrument, guitar, the various electric guitar, clean, overdrive, distorted. This is audio if you want to listen to CD player. Keyboard, normal, fat, acoustic guitar right down here. So we'll put electric guitar up here, clean, because that's what we're going. But that's just for later. Okay, so here's a volume. Instrument guitar, here's also tone and delay, reverb. So like I said, we turn everything down, it's plugged in. Okay, and you can put that there for a second. I'm going to plug it in. Show you right here. There's a mic is right here. So I can get you one of these for your machine. It's really portable, it's handle and everything, right? I have to save up for it, of course, which I will. I'm just getting back into work. So here's my, I'm not going to use this guitar for the lesson tonight because it needs work, it needs repair. I call this my Mary Nippy. Because Mary Nippy, who was a Soto woman, a friend of a friend, made this beaded this guitar strap for me, and then of course a couple years later she died of a heroin overdose, and sad to say, leaving $2. So this is my Mary Nippy strap. The guitar changes because it's not my first guitar. So I'm going to plug this in, my electric in. So what I do with the cord, I put it between the shoulder strap so there's no tension. Of course, I took this to the pawn shop, which I hope you never do, and it got damaged. So you plug it in there and put it on my neck, around my neck. And then I got to change the camera angle a bit. I'm just getting started here. Then I take that cord. Don't use your teeth, okay? Don't use teeth because it's wet and you don't want to get electrical shock. So that's one thing you don't do. Don't grab the cord with your teeth. But you know, I'm by myself here. Okay, so I'm going to plug it into the guitar instrument right there. Okay, then I'm going to make sure all the volumes down. Make sure all the volumes down. Turn it on. Might get the battery here is good. You always check your battery in your electric acoustic guitar. So my battery's good. I'm going to turn my mic on. Okay, it already was on, so I forgot to turn it off. So it's another mistake. Check 1. Okay, here we go. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Is it off now? Second Nimkish. Get this started here. Okay. Okay, there we are. Feedback. Okay, you gotta watch that. So you gotta watch the sound. Sound is very dangerous. Especially with headphones, you don't want too loud, you can blow your and sound is very powerful. So there we are, I got sounds. I'm gonna put that down there. So we're gonna check my audio of my guitar now. There we are. So I'm going to go to electric acoustic. Here we are. Clean sound. I'm doing the clean sound. Check. 1, 2. Okay, so that's what you would do if you're setting up your electric acoustic guitar. Okay, system. Where you plug in, you get one of these mobile cubes. It's very portable, 6AA. But I don't expect you to be buskering, you know, when you get a good career. But musicians, you know, when you, as a musician, you share your music, you share it at parties, stay clean, you know, all that sort of stuff too. Okay, so I'm going to just move this aside here for a second. I'm going to go down into an open string guitar. Oh, usually open strings, it's tuned to key open E, right? If you go from the bottom to the top, this is a little kind of diddle that people learned in the lessons. E, right, is E, every, B, buddy, G, gets, D, dessert, A, after, E, eating. So that's sort of kind of remembering the strings of the chord. Everybody gets dessert after eating, right? So that's the name of the string. That helps to remember the chords. The old patriarchal day was a little bit every boy, and that's where I grew up. But it's different now. Okay, we're going to tune on guitar. So it's an E. 1 second, I'm going to get my own. Usually you have a little chord, a little hard chord to. Let me turn that down a bit. 1 second. Okay, let me give it a second. Okay, so usually you get a little hard chord, right? I'm going to use my harmonica because that's what I do. I'm going to get my harmonica back, the vocals back here. Can you hear me better now? I can't be too loud because there's people living downstairs. Okay, I'm going to throw this on because I need to tune my guitar. You wouldn't be doing this, but you'd have a kind of a little. You could have an electric tuner or something like that. Okay, so that's the key of A. So I'm going to start tuning my guitar. E, low E with the A. When you're tuning a guitar, you always start low and work your way up. So I'll turn it down. So it's down. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to go to E. This guitar needs work. That's harmonic tuning. So that sounds pretty good. Now I'm going to go to D. And you're going up to the 5th fret. So open E, if you go up to the 5th fret, you go to, it's A. Usually when you go, when I gave you that text exercise, it's going up like 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Okay, so we're going to go back to tuning. So it's E, F, F sharp, or G flat, G, G sharp, or A flat, A. It goes, repeats itself to A. This would be A sharp or B flat, B. This would also would be C, C flat, because this is C. So B could, depending on the chords you're playing in, the chord notes will interrelate, right? So B could be C flat, C could be B sharp, or C, or then we got C sharp, then we got D, and then we get D sharp or B or E flat, then we're back to E again. So after the 12th, it repeats itself. So that's how it works with the notes. So you can get that from a guitar songbook, which I'm assuming you might already have. Okay, so that's the key. So we're up to A. So that sounded tuned earlier. Like I said, this guitar needs work. So that's D. Take it down. So you really got to listen. It's really listening to the sharp when it's sharp, if it's sharp or flat. Okay. G. Now we go. So you go to the fifth fret on the key on the string of D. So it's going out. So we did A. So you have D. You go to the 5th fret. You tune D. Play D, and then play the D string. That's a little flat. That's good. So you got the G. The D string's tuned. Now you go up to the 5th fret and tune the G string, which is one string below. So here's G. It's not too bad, but you want to take it down, bring it up. So there we go. You can do the octave test. That's pretty good. Yeah, like I said, my frets need tuning. So we go to, now with B, it's different. You go to the 4th fret on the G string, go to B, and then tune the B string. This is what I'm teaching how to tune through the guitar way, because you may not have a tuner someday, so you want to know how to tune that, right? So you go to the 4th fret on the G string to tune B. Check the octave. Sounds good. And to tune the E string high E, you go up to the 5th fret, back to the 5th fret on the B string. So you can tell that's off, right? Take it down. Bring it up slowly. Here, listen to it, right? Still off. We got key of E, then you got to tune guitar, right? So you'll hear that sound. You just kind of we'll know that sound when everything's in tune. Okay, so now we did that exercise. So here's what we're going to do. So you got the top E string, the low E, right? You take you want to get your fingers like down around here, like your thumb on the neck, right? Right? You see that? I don't know if you can see that. Where that? bring your hand down around like that. People get bad habits. I play my guitar like that. That's how I played it. So it's a bad habit I learned. But the way I was taught is you put your thumb down there, and then you do your thing. Okay, here we will go back to the frets. So the open E. It's pretty simple. It doesn't sound like music, but it's a fingering exercise for your guitar. I don't have a pick, but I've always played with my thumb for some reason. I think my dad played. That's how he played. So back, up and down, up and down. Trouble with my notes because my frets need work. But you'd go up to F. And you go up to F sharp. Go get my next other guitar because I'm having trouble here. We'll use oops, sorry about that. You gotta watch your fingers, these things. Okay, tighten that up. Okay, so where was I? Watch out. Too much feedback there. Okay, so that was the fret. So we worked out, we were on G here. G sharp, A flat. You go up to the, so you're on the 4th fret there, so it's like this. You go to the next string up, the next string, next string, next string, next string, next string. Then you work your way down. Then you go up to A, back to that tuning fret. This is the 5th fret now. And we do the 4th. So you're working all the way up to E, that E where it repeats itself. So A. This is E flat or D sharp. We're almost there. And you work your way down. Yeah, and back to E again. Pretty hard, and then you work your way down again. We won't do that, but work on it. Okay. Okay. So that's really a fingering exercise, and as you see, as you get up there, it takes practice, right? I got to slow down. Just make sure you get every note, right? Up and down, right? That way you can go down the road. You can do stuff like that, right? Or like this, right? So those are finger exercises. I'm going to give you a chord to practice. Chord, and it's pretty simple. So you got that open E, right? Right. Now if you go up to go to D, go to the key, a string A, and go to the second fret and put your second finger on that second fret of string A string. And that's G flat, F sharp. That's the note. G flat, F sharp. Then you take your third finger, go to D and put it in the same fret. You got the note. Oops. Then you got the E note with F sharp, G flat. And you put your first finger on the G string with the first fret, which is G sharp, and then you got those three fingers on those three notes, and that's the key of E major. It's going to be hard, your fingers are going to be sore, but that's usually the first chord you can play. And if you want to make a change, just take your fingers off and use the open string. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can work on your voice there, right? Just do kind of scaling it. You start low and work your way high, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it simple. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're playing around, having fun. And then if you want to go to make it more complicated, you go to the fifth chord. Usually when you play a blues song, you got the open, you got the roots chord, which is E major in this case, right? Then you got the go to the fifth root, which is A. So you go here, you go on the key of D, the string of B. Go to the second fret, put your third finger on C sharp, D flat, and you put your second finger on the third string, G, second fret to key of A. then you go to the key of the string, D string, which is the third from the bottom, top. And put your finger, the first finger on that note, and then you got the key of, that's the key of E, so that's the key of A major. So pretty hard to do. People just tend to use one finger like that. That's a lot easier, but I want to teach you the proper way. So you're going from A, E, E major, playing around. You can do a turn, it's called turning, to the next turnaround. Turnaround actually the seventh chord as opposed to the fifth, but you can use an A as a turnaround, sort of. So you go to A, back to E, A, E, A major, A, E major, back to E major. You go to back. Now this is a turnaround in the blues. You go to B7 or B, which here you go. Now this is going up to frets to your finger work up. So you can take your first finger, put it flat on the second fret, and then this is where you do B. It's hard to do with 3 fingers, but you do this 2 frets up. First one flat, that's B, A. You could do it lazy person. B, A, E. So B, then you can go into 7 chords, 7 major, right? If you just take your baby finger, add it to the D string up on here, you got, this is the key, I gotta think here, C, D. You got an E7. B7 is quite simple. You take that B string, B chord, do those three chords on the D, G, and B string, and then you add your baby finger here on the first fret up on the key that's B7. That's a turnaround when you got to play the blues, right? And then you just take 2 down, you got A7. It's another blues. Easy way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. E major. I'm doing the rhythm. I'm doing the counting. So usually it's 4 beat. Right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Back to B7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can do a turn around, hold it. You go back to B7, hold it. I got the Aboriginal blues, yeah. Got the Aboriginal blues, yeah. Back A major. Got the Aboriginal blues. I got the Aboriginal blues. B7. Got the Aboriginal blues. I don't know more. You know, if you want to go into rock, you have a C and a D, which is pretty well. I'm going to show you because I'll let you figure it out. C, E, back to E major. So you get to rock blues, right? I got the Aboriginal blues. How about you? E major. C. I got the Aboriginal blues. How about you? E major. Rockin' in the city every night and day. Yeah. I got the Aboriginal blues. I got the 2 holes in my shoe. That's the end of the lesson. cheap because you got a guitar. So there's that mobile cube. You get a mic stand, $24. It's a cheap mic I just bought, I don't know, $30. The mobile cube's about, I don't know, 160, 170. And you got then you get a little cord to plug in. Anyway, that's your lesson. I hope that helps you. I'm going to convert this now and get it to you ASAP. Turn everything off. Okay, take care of Nimkish. Give my love to Aisha and your mother, of course.
We're short a horse, so.
The revolution of the revolution of the people of the slightly left.
Go! Where's my bushman? Where's my bushman? We better grab something down for there's nothing there.
That'll be your